In this lesson, we are going to try to use our windmill setup here to explain some very basic aerodynamic concepts of lift and drag. And using these ideas, the student can actually try to optimize their wind turbine to maximize the electric output by using these basic physics concepts. So what we've done initially to start with, we have set up the blades of the turbine so they're as parallel as possible with the shaft of the rotor. So when the wind blows on the turbine blades this way, they hit the turbine blades at right angles, right? So now let's see whether we can get the turbine to spin if we blow wind on the turbine in this configuration. And there we go. We are blowing wind on the turbine, and as you can see, the turbine blades are having a hard time spinning. So let's try to explain what's going on here. So basically what happens here is the wind hits the blade at right angles to the blade, and basically all the wind wants to do is it wants to push the blade back. So there's really no force that is trying to spin the blades, or in other words, there's no force that is moving in this direction, right? So in the direction parallel to the blade, it's basically pushing the blade back. Now, as we start rotating the blade, right? So as we start turning the blade so that the blade makes more and more of an angle with the wind stream, what we will find is that the blades start to spin. And then of course, ultimately when we make the blades perfectly parallel to the wind direction, then we would expect that the ability to turn the blade should go away again. So let's try the next experiment where I'm going to rotate the blades a little bit and see whether the wind turbine will spin.